Okay, hi, my name is Scott Mikulski. I am recording my network learning project for class 786 on Monday nights. So our learning goal for this project, our learning goal is how to learn something off the internet or network. You could build something, learn how to craft something, make art of something. I chose to learn how to build a drum. Um, which I have been around drums my whole life. That's what I did before I was teaching full time. I was full time drummer. Um, so my learning goal, I wanted to actually learn how to build them and not just play them. I thought this was a good opportunity with this project. I'm going to start there. So again, my learning goal is how to build it. As far as learning it on the network way is pretty shockingly how much stuff is out there. You can record or you can find sources from YouTube on how to do certain types, certain anything. It's all pretty massively available and almost for free. Um, there's a lot of on Reddit, I found a lot of schematics and people who are just part of a community that build drums to share ideas and help you. That one really helped me kind of with some of the small stuff I had to learn. Um, so there I also discovered like a whole big community that I didn't even know, even as a drummer, that were out there. So, and these are just builders, they're not even drummers, they're builders who are the craft is building, not even playing. So it's kind of cool. I did see like in the network way, the positives are you can learn anything nowadays. It's so available. You do have to watch out. There are a lot of people who probably aren't as skilled teachers that probably have knowledge, but this being our last part of a master's degree, you start to be able to pick things apart. And like you see people teaching, and you're like, oh, maybe you should have modeled that there, or your instruction is a little weird. So you kind of see those examples. But overall, like there's schematics, there's everything out there you need for almost anything you want to learn. So um, using it in your classroom is positive for many ways. Obviously, I use it already in my math. I have a lot of YouTube examples that I use for math. Um, Quite a bit of things actually, but it helps enhance the learning. It helps the kids engage more. So you might as well get used to it because I don't think it's going to slow down. And I think it's going to be part of education even more as we move on through the years. So a quick example of my building. So you see all these holes here. I already started putting this one back together. So when you get it as one solid piece, one circle with no holes or anything. The hardest part is making sure your holes are all lined up when you're drilling. So that's where you need kind of layout plans after you paint it and everything. So these are lugs or which hold your drum on. So this one was painted like sort of a wood satin color and lacquered over. And then I already finished the bottom part just so I could keep this in some example. But lugs go on. Through all the holes that you've already drilled. And that's really the hardest part is making sure that you get all the holes in the exact right spot. Because if they are off even by a less than a quarter of an inch, you will not be able to put the whole thing together. You will run into a big problem. So from there, those lugs all go on. This is head goes back on. All these lugs are clamped down, so that's why they can't be off at all. So all this is kind of new things I have to learn, especially being really familiar with a ruler. That's almost like step one. But so this one was painted, everything by me, all the holes came to me as a quick show. So, all right, that is my demonstration. Thank you.